If knowing how to have fun and to enjoy daily life is truly a big part of being a typical modern-day child, then challenges aside, Emily absolutely fits the mold.
Emily is a true girl and loves music, loves life, loves so many things. Hannah Montana, her friends, out with the girls, out on the playground, TV, sort of superstar, movie star kind of thing.
And here at her home, before she breaks out with a #1 hit, we get a chance to know Emily a bit. She's 10 years old, loves Hannah Montana, and rarely stops smiling. But Emily has Down syndrome, a diagnosis that came while Holly was still pregnant with her.
We know she's going to have Down syndrome, and it's okay. We had done testing to test her heart, and that was a common defect in that they had tested, and she didn't have a major heart defect. So I felt fairly confident going into having her. But at day 5, when things started to spiral and it was obvious that there was something seriously wrong, that's when the challenges became greater, and the worry and just the sort of devastation came again.
Yeah, what's up?
A blocked intestine at only 5 days old led to Emily's first visit to BC Children's Hospital and Holly's first encounter with Easter seals.
We stayed at Easter Seal House when we weren't able to stay in the NICU with Emily. And since then we've probably spent 100 times going to Easter Seal House while Emily's had appointments or different surgeries at BC Children's.
Despite her medical history, Emily has a big appetite for life. But with a digestive system that functions atypically, her appetite for food and meals is a bit unexpected.
She eats 3 things, and by 3 things, I mean 3 things. So Emily eats sweet potatoes, and a Mott's Fruit Station berry applesauce, and a berry banana blend, and all of these are strained puree.
Emily is also tube-fed 24 hours a day and has a daily regimen of medications. Although nothing seems to affect her positive attitude, it has had an impact on her school life.
Cognitively, she's actually fairly high functioning. She can read at close to grade level, and she really is quite a bright little cookie, but the health challenges have made it difficult for her to attend school. She did have surgery on the 7th of September and spent the 6 weeks in hospital, and then hasn't returned to school yet. And the reason for that is complications to the surgery and infections.
Is 30 bucks a bottle. What a rip-off.
What a rip-off.
But despite having to miss some school, Emily hasn't missed one of her favorite summer weeks, her time at the Easter Seals camp in Shawnigan Lake.
She started to go at 6 and has gone for the past 5 summers, and that has been just an incredible opportunity to be able to have a week of camp just like all the rest of the kids, and she just has the absolute best time, and I get a break, and it's just an absolute gift to be able to see her have a camp experience.
With support, love, a bright mind, and a glowing smile, Emily is an inspiration.
How can you not be positive when you have a little girl that's just smiling away at you and loving you and giving you kisses and just showing that she has the biggest, brightest light to shine, and that's the push to be like, okay, this is why we are doing what we're doing, because she has so much to share and such a love of life that I can't stay in the dark place. I have to take that. There's obviously so much of a message that she's here to share, and that's one of them, I think.
You can help a child like Emily. Please call now and give to the Timmy's Christmas Telethon.